that first part is going to be muted. I'm going to try to play the audio. You probably was hearing the gameplay. But like I said, but I was so busy, I was just like, let's just do Slay the Princess. And I am going to do Run in Paradise. I just gotta I'm gonna finish this first, but I am going to do Run in Paradise. I am going to finish gameplay. I just gotta figure out why is my game buggy. Because for some reason, my game is super buggy. Because like the customers it's like over where the freaking other guy is at, his office, that's where he was at. I was like, why is the game not going? Because the guy was all the way over there. So I couldn't get to him. And I was like, no. And they kept on leaving super fast. And I didn't even get time to like get their food. I'm like, dang. Get time when each time I get to their food or get to a customer's food, another customer's food, they leave so fast. So I'm like, okay, Run in Paradise I was gonna do today's Garden Bed, the multiplayer game, but I don't have friends. I do not have friends to play that with. I'm gonna play it just by myself, like a loner. I'm kind of mad because I was saying the same thing at the beginning. I was going to play today. For some reason, one service want to work for me. And then it's for me. I was going to show. I was going to play Garden Bed. I couldn't. So, whoop-de-doo. Well, let's get to this.
Wait.
Yeah.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
Printer right there. You see my books. That's not my bookshelf. This is some of those are my books, but not my comics. My comics are in the room. Okay. Yeah.
The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day. If by ruining my day you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off.
Not yelling at my mom, but like saying I'm doing a video because she had to go somewhere and she was like, help me. And I was like, I don't know what happened, and I ended up finding out what happened was her legs just like went out. Not like went out. Oh, she's on the couch right now, but like it went out on her. Her legs just like couldn't move anymore. Like the buckets for laundry on her leg, and that's why she couldn't move because her leg went
The
up.
world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
I'm going to come in
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind. The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust, or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that, and when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world.
Okay.
And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine.
He's all on my screen.
Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important
He's on the
task.
side. I moved it to the side, so it doesn't like roll off. Full Shamira.
You Walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I think I probably even watched that ending of this.
There was a mirror a second ago. And now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Yeah.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Okay, fine, you took the knife, but you really shouldn't hold it like that. Then how are we supposed to hold it?
Like this.
The other way, thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom. It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice. You switch your grip on the
Oh,
blade.
that's cool.
Congratulations.
Oh, they does change it.
Yes! Isn't this so much better? Okay, fine. You're right. This does look a lot better. It really doesn't matter. Just get on with it and deal with the princess already.
I want to kiss the princess. Throw it, the blade out the window. I'm not going to do that.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere.
Oh yeah,
let
this is
alone
my
down.
Five Nights at Freddy's cover for real. Look at my Five Nights at Freddy's cover. I had a Pokemon one, but we lost it in the laundry.
The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, a kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
Is it? Is it really? Okay.
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and
I know
personality,
it's
drags up the stairs.
Okay,
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you.
right there. That's me. No, thank you. This is not happening, buddy. I am a gentleman. And
Oh, don't be such a baby.
that is not me.
I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success?
It's kind of getting hot in here. I don't know.
There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Yeah. Take this off stairs.
You step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next.
To the
You
right.
barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble or lose your way. But the further you go, the deeper you sink in. First, it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight. The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control of your body and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence. It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought. You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
That was
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you okay?
Oh shoot, that scared the crap out of me.
What the hell was that? What happened to us?
That's kind of scared the crap out of me.
I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways.
My devilish ways.
The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here.
That's why it was messed up. Feels uneven.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. You don't think I'm some sort of monster, do you?
Everything you've heard about me is true, and I'm going to lay waste to everything, starting with you.
I don't know why I jumped. I've seen this coming for real, and I jumped.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of...
Sorry, I don't know what to say about this. My PC restarted because it hit midnight, and it restarted on me right because it was updating for some reason, and I pressed it this morning, saying, "Oh, you can update at midnight," because I thought I'm probably gonna record when I wake up. I thought I was gonna record, but people kept on coming in here, and yeah, I didn't get time to record today, and yeah, so I restarted. So on this part. Oh shoot. Turn.
But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think. You don't think I'm some sort of monster, do you?
Everything you've heard about me is true, and I'm going to lay waste to everything.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. Where there was once just one of her, there is now another.
Well, that's something. That's something.
We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time?
When that.
Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Oh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Get down here. Get down here. Where? Getting down here was weird. Like, pull apart and back together again. Do you know what happened to me?
I don't know what happened to you, but you look like you're in one piece now. But I understand. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in. Oh, I thought they would send something better to deal with me. If the stairs managed to chew you up,
I will devour you.
Oh. Huh? Is that together?
Are you looking for the truth? Or are you looking for the right answer? What do you want me to say? That I'd be a good person? Besides,
You already know what I'm going to do.
Oh,
if you want to put an end to me, then put an end to
that's
me.
something.
Not a single real answer. At least aside from Miss Blood and Destruction, whose buttons are there for us to... Not exactly how I'd put it, but I don't disagree. There must be something we can do. Asking questions just
Hey,
seems to make things worse. Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers? Can't even follow what's going on anymore. We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
What's your
You
name?
can call me Princess, if you'd like. You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honor if it should do, really. It doesn't matter. I've been down here for so long. What's the point of a name if there's no one around to use it? No, I don't need a name.
My name is whatever hushed whispers follow in the wake of my devastation.
Oh.
None of them have names. How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
Do you need help? Not that there's much I can do chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best. I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. It must be fear creeping into your heart.
You know you can't stop me.
There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
She fractures again.
I don't like where this is going.
Neither do I, which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start? You could always start by stabbing her. Which her?
Yeah.
Any of them. I don't know about you,
One's
but I'm sure
monster.
glad we took that knife with us.
One's
I
giving
can't
up.
believe
One's
someone
just
suggested you
nonchalant.
toss
This
it out the
one
window.
is
Can you
gentle.
imagine?
I'm not sure about this one. Is it okay?
This
to?
is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act
I
now,
don't
there will
know.
be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this.
Maybe that's why I can't see. I was like, I can't
But
see.
how do we decide what to
this.
do? Can there even be a right
That's-
choice when
that's
all of them are so
loud.
different? Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand. If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option is slaying her. Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse. Wait, that's not right. Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. All at once you charge forward, knife gleaming to slay the princess just as you strike at her bindings and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... We can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
Yeah.
Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart. I think he's gone.
Yeah, where is he?
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this.
I'm not sure.
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
You sure? I'm doing this. Oh, well, I can't do anything. Oh, this is the blood. This is blood. This is supposed to be blood. Not real blood? YouTube, it's not real blood. This is fake blood. See?
She's gone.
Vampire
Where did she
blood.
go?
Oh, shoot.
Should we try and
Vampire
find her?
blood.
Oh, there's that
Vampire.
mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
The voices feel small just as you approach. Glaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach for it. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You're growing. What is going on here? You find yourself in a long quiet once again. Approach the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights in empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as before, as you were before? How much have you changed? What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Everything you said feels like a riddle. Can you give a single straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully
How's
relieve
it
what I
freaking
wish to
difficult
say.
if you're talking?
If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
When is this all done? Do you know what to do? You know that's the end of this. Once you finish, I'm gonna kill you, right? When I go back, as I'm gonna try to save her. I might do the second ending. I'm not sure. When I go back, wait, hold up. Let me save. I'll save.
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
When this all done, know what you want to do.
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
Okay.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Okay. Destroy your body.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Bye. Spirits me. Bring the strange to her.
You're on a path you're here to slay her.
Cool as the present seems kind of bad though, does it?
Does it?
Yeah, I'm sorry I said this. Yeah, we're doing
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
Okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin.
Seats in the cabin. What am I getting? I'm probably going to do the fight one.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
I don't know how to get
The
that. I
air
think I
is
just gotta
stale and
straight up
musty,
fight,
and
like,
the floor
straight
and
up
walls are
here.
painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a
I don't
plain
remember,
wooden
because I don't want to get the nightmare one.
Perched on that
Because I will
table
go back.
is a
Because
pristine
I don't want to get the
blade.
nightmare one. Not yet, unless I have to. I don't know how many vessels I gotta
The
get.
blade is your implement.
Shoot. I gotta take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to
'Cause I
slay
don't
the
want to
princess
scare you
and
out.
save the world without it.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a
I don't remember how
staircase
to get the
faintly
freaking
illuminated by an
visual.
unseen light in the room
Like, you
below.
have to fight her, keep fighting her, keep
This
fighting
is
her.
an oppressive place. Her voice,
Who's there?
she sounds dangerous. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Come down the
Good.
stairs.
You're still listening to reason. You walk down, she's so focus on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yeah. Got me, I'm here to slay you.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the Don't you dare. It's fine. You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this. You're
I'm sorry,
so
but can we
close.
stop?
Don't give up. You've come this far. No, this is a good idea. Maybe we can de-escalate things.
Oh, threatened are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife, and of course we can talk. Then I'm not talking to you.
Well, now I gotta kill you.
I guess we are.
For the love of everything, just slay her
I love everything. Slay her.
or drop the blade. Do something.
Yeah, I'm sure.
For goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever. Eventually, something is going to give, and I highly recommend that you
Just wait, sweet princess.
doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through.
Right up.
A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Dang.
It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike
I think
is enough
this
to
is one
stagger
of the
you,
fight
putting
ones.
you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
I lock her in the basement. Finished. Good job.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job. The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's
Dang, I'm not sure if
heart.
I think I'm gonna end up wearing the left side. I'm not sure.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
Okay, this is I think the beast one, right?
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You've put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder. Do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark.
And you
and
die. Oh my. Okay. There you go.
You're on a path in the wood. You're here to slay her.
She's gonna kill me again.
People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself.
Not the glaze.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing that matters is marching up to that cabin and winning. That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie. Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight. Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever.
Sorry, that song is
clear?
in my head now. It's just making me.
Crystal, let's just
I
get
think
on
it's
with
a
it
new
already.
Lil Wayne and Lil Yachty, I think. I don't remember who singing it. I think it's not in my head. I don't remember. It was like freaking another little. I can't think. So many littles. Like Lil Wayne, Lil Yachty, freaking Little Tay. There's a Little Tay or yeah, like that.
The cabin
So
is
many.
tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stair.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening. Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Yes.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the final
God,
step,
he's just
the
working.
form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Sorry.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of
Sorry.
the wall without a second thought.
You might be my type, Pharrell. I don't have a type, so.
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes. I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
Oh. 1 second. This is cool. This is cool. Sorry, I should not be looking on Instagram when someone texts me, that's why. Okay, so do you remember me?
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking. All right, fine. I believe you. What? What you said earlier in the woods, I believe you. You've already met the princess, and the princess has already met you. That's all the more reason to take this seriously.
Okay.
You don't know whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember. Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die. Great. Now focus up and do it then.
Mm-hmm.
Finally ready to complete your destined task, you launch off the wet stone floor of the basement and catapult yourself headlong towards the princess. Here we go. Let's make this count. Oh, we'll make it count, all right. As you bridge the gap, your blade slashes across the princess's chest, splitting skin and drawing a jagged line. But she's unfazed by your onslaught. Her expression barely changes as her fist collides with your ribs, cracking them like twigs and driving you. You can hear her chains snap as you struggle to recover from the impact.
Snap. Oh,
She
no.
almost looks disappointed in us. Why is she disappointed in us?
Oh, you don't actually get it, do you? That knife may be sharp, but you clearly don't want to kill me. It's not fun if you hesitate. It's not fun if you try to trick me and make me bleed out. It's only fun if you go straight for the heart. You need to put everything you have into seeing me dead. Or what's the point? So don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Kill me.
Don't let her get in your head. Reincarnation or not, this world needs you to win. She's huge, but that probably means she's slower than us. Take it slow, think it through, and don't panic. Bleeding her out is our best course of action. Don't listen to them. She understands something that they don't. The only way to win, the only way out of this is through her. that's your plan, then that's your plan.
Mm-hmm.
You push off the ground, ignoring the pain in your ribs as you charge at the princess once more.
Mm-hmm.
You can feel flesh give way before a sudden impact blunts your momentum, your weapon tightly lodged in the bone of her arm. Pull it out. We'll try a different... No, we can do this. Just keep pushing. We're not gonna win if our weapon's stuck in her arm.
Keep pushing.
The princess's grin widens as the two of you push against each other, her fiery eyes and masochistic glee practically lighting up the dreary cave.
Yes, you finally get it, don't you?
No.
Nothing exists outside of us. It's just you and me, dying and coming back, clashing against each other. Forever.
That's not what's going on. There's an entire world at stake here. Yes, the fate of the world doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is this fight. The only thing that matters is getting stronger. And the only way to get stronger is to win, even if it takes us forever to get there. Your balance is suddenly thrown off as the princess pulls you into her knee. It collides with your ribs, and you
I
feel
felt
them
that.
splinter. Crack. We're fine. But you barely have enough time to notice before the princess follows up and smashes her forehead against yours. Your grip loosens from the impact, the blade still wedged in her arm as you tumble to the cold stone floor. I said we're fine. I didn't say you weren't fine. I was just describing what happened. You might not have said as much, but you certainly implied it. It really doesn't matter. The princess glances down at the blade embedded in her arm, and with near total...
You forgot this.
Dang, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
She tosses it at your feet.
No, that's disrespectful. Attack her again.
You and the princess attack each other once again, each of you dealing a single, terrible, lethal blow. Wait, does that mean we're dead? Or rather, about to be dead. As your blade pierces her sternum, the princess buries her fist into the soft meat of your organs.
Ooh.
You feel a few horrifically painful pops, a gush of fluid, and
Ew.
it's over. No, it's not. We're just getting started. But it is over. Dead is
over.
dead. I know this isn't the happiest ending for you, but you
It's
saved the
over.
entire world from ruin. There are few
This is
better
not a
endings.
phase.
Well, are you going to listen to him? Or are you going to listen to me?
Why are you staring at me?
Get
Like,
up.
get up.
Wait, no, that can't be right. Your eyes bolt open and you push yourself back to your feet. Alive. Ha! I told you this wasn't over. What about her? The blade went right through her heart. What about her? If we're fine, then she's fine. No, she's dead. She has to be... No!
No.
We're all shit out of luck, aren't we? I knew it. I told you we should all believe in her. This is perfect. The princess rises from the ground, staggering slightly, one hand wrapped around the hilt of the blade still buried in her heart.
We don't even need to start over anymore, do we? Let's go again.
She pulls the weapon from her chest, barely wincing, and hurls it at your feet. You know what to do. Again. But she came back. What's the point of fighting her if she can just do that? Oh, we just
Actually,
missed her
I
heart.
think
Oh,
I
of
messed
course, that's all. You were the one who said we hit her heart. You were the one who said it was finally over. Well, I guess I had it wrong. You guess you had it wrong? Aren't you supposed to know everything? I never said I knew everything.
I didn't know.
Nothing. It means nothing. I shouldn't have said that. But you did say it, so it means something. Oh, stop bickering over nothing. Our destiny is right in front of us. Pick up the blade and go to her.
Yeah.
Fine. That is what I meant by untethering. Do you hear him rambling on about destiny? He's lost the thread, and if you lose the thread, you won't be able to save the world. What is that supposed to mean? I don't have to answer that. I'm not going to answer that. How the bloody hell not?
What the bloody hell not? Bloody hell not.
Right now, there's still a razor-thin chance that you're able to get your act together. There are patterns of thought out there that beg to be finished, but
Right
once
here.
you finish them, that's it. They change everything. There's no going back, and if I say anything else, you're going to finish one of those thoughts. What?
I can't die, I can't die, I can't die.
But you did think it, didn't you? I tried, you know. I tried very hard to make this work. I don't like that resignation. You should... Yes,
Okay,
like I
alright,
said,
sorry.
I'm afraid some thoughts can't be unthought. I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to pour myself
I'll be
a
back.
stiff drink.
I
If
miss
I'm
my
going to see
wife.
the end of everything, I'd rather not be sober.
Sorry, I miss my wife today.
So I was right. Why are all of you so glum? This is perfect, isn't it? We get to experience greatness and battle
Okay,
and triumph
just need a
forever.
minute. I just need a minute. Shut
I
up,
think it was the
narrator.
stubborn one who said, "Your destiny awaits," right? No, hold on. There has to be another way. What if we just leave her down here? What if we run away? What if we convince her not to end the world? You can't reason with her. Ending the world is her fundamental nature. It's not a decision she can flip on and
Pick
off.
up
It
Pikachu.
is her. And what exactly can't we leave her down here? Because all it would do is stall the inevitable.
Blur. Okay.
And what's wrong with stalling? Oh, there's plenty wrong with stalling. The end is still the end, and I'd rather face mine head on. You mopey ass. Why did you even ask us to slay her if it was going to end like this? Because it didn't have to end like this. If you don't mind, I'd rather not spend everyone's last moments arguing with you. It's time.
It's time.
Yes, I suppose it is. If we fight her forever,
I know she's
maybe
just
she
like,
can't end the world. Maybe everything can still
what
work
is
out.
dude doing?
I guess we'll just have to see.
Don't you get it? You don't have to shuffle your feet. What comes next is going to last forever.
With an unbreakable determination, you snatch the blade from the floor and stumble back to your feet. Both you and the princess quake with adrenaline as your eyes lock across the basement floor and share a knowing look. Free from hesitation, you close the distance, both you and the princess aiming to end each other. Your blade digs into her neck, grinding against her vertebrae as her fist connects with your body.
Sorry,
The
guys.
impact forces the air from your
The one
lungs,
you
stars
two
dancing
hidden
in front
man.
of your eyes as you fail to keep
Restricting
your
my
breath.
channel.
You both collapse to the ground before either of you has a chance to survey the damage. And then we get up.
Get up.
Yes. And then you get up.
Nope.
That was a good one. More.
You and the princess exchange dozens of
Oh
devastating
my God.
blows. Sometimes you manage to strike first, and sometimes she tears through you before you have a chance to act. But more often than
Words.
not, each of you
Ow.
fells the other in the same moment. And then you get up and do it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. You're all still here. This is all gonna be okay. Isn't it? Isn't it?
But he doesn't answer that voice. He never answers. He's gone.
What are you waiting for? I'm right here. Do you think this is... What is this place?
Did we do this? Huh. I didn't think we had it in us. But I guess that stuck-up control freak was right. It's the end of the world, isn't it? It's the end of everything. Far from it. We're still here. And she's still here too.
Mm-hmm. Princess still hold. Her body slumps.
I feel so... tired.
Don't judge.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Nope.
And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is end of the world, but it's not the end of me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. Screw that! This can't be the end, it just can't!
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Glaze into your reflection. Slowly as I reach. Slowly as you reach forward, they're gone once again. The mirror is always making them move, but you see what's inside. What's it is his. You withered. You're withered. You find yourself in a long quiet once again. Approach the cabin. And you're at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Do you know what happens? Do you know what happens to the world we leave behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen. The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Yes.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything's go dark and you die. Chapter 1. The Fexel. You bring the fighting one.
You're on a path
I don't know how
in
to
the
say that
woods,
word.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay.
You're here to slay
You
her.
here to slay her.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
What was that? Okay. Kill the princess. Okay, I'm gonna get the Dendril. Oops, you were pressing. Whoops. I'm gonna silence.
You make your way up.
Skip.
The interior.
Skip. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult.
Skip. Wait, hold up. Save.
The door to the basement creaks open.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors.
You walk down the stairs
Skip.
and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
No.
Then drop the knife.
Drop the knife.
We should. It'll go a long way to building trust with her. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming.
Drop it.
The blade tumbles.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your back will be. Don't know what you're hoping.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness.
Oh,
Her
dang.
Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
That's the one thing.
Note
sir.
the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here. Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them. Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful.
I'll be here.
You attempt to. Is someone. You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if. Against your better judgment,
Blade
you
out.
place the blade against the princess's arm. No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. As the. Wait, watch.
Okay.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you.
Resist her.
The
Why is
blade.
it blade out?
Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you get after this one.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh, you're for it now. What's your tricks?
Tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time. Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying. I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Proceed, turn around.
Oh, she will lie? Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to.
Wink.
Wink. Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't.
Wink.
Wink. Just ignore this clown and focus on the
Ignore this
princess.
clown. Okay. Proceed to the cabin. I'm not gonna bring the knife this time.
The interior of the cabin is lesser, cozy wood. The only furniture of note, the blade. I'm afraid I'm going to insist we take the blade. We're in a dangerous situation, and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon. Are you sure? What if she, I don't know, turns it against us? Which I'm bringing up in a purely hypothetical manner. Yes, I'm sure. Turns it against you? She's a prisoner here. Okay, I'm trusting you. Normally, yeah, but not about this. Call it a reflex. We take the knife as we go. Wonderful. You do exactly that, sweeping the knife from the table before proceeding to the basement. Don't worry about it. We have a knife, so what? It's not like we have to use it. No, you don't have to do anything, but you do well to use it regardless.
Move on.
Moving on.
Disappears.
The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us? You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She
I
looks
remember
up at
this
you,
route.
the
This
heavy
one,
collar around her neck
I don't
clanking
know what to
loudly
do.
as she
I
moves.
just remember those things.
The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
There's multiple ways you can sit with her, slay her, or try to help her, or leave her in the basement.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Okay.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease. You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me? Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
First you make a comment about having been here before, and now this. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things. It's complicated things how, exactly? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency. A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck. If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably. I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even. And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic.
Yeah.
I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it.
Yeah.
You're lucky. So don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright? Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark? The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that. I won't. Fine, but you won't get another word from me on the matter. Yeah, sure. We'll see about that. Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Focus.
Let me borrow that knife. Don't worry, you'll get it back.
That's ominous.
And what's later?
But she seems confident. Whatever
Come
it is
tomorrow,
she has planned, I
or
think she knows what she's
I'm
doing.
done with this route because I'm getting to playtime. I'm gonna go sleep.
Oh please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us. So, what should we do? I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons. Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you. That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none. The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess.
What you gonna do about it?
You tried this last time. Do you want to know how it went for you? Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world, right? Oh, worry. Tried to take over, buddy. Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves. I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you? A little. I think you got your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly as she raises the blade to her throat.
What the fuck?
What is she doing? She doesn't say another word. She
Whoa,
cuts
I
into
don't remember
her
this. Oh,
No.
look away. What uneasily silent.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she saws through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra
Right
as
now,
it
I'm
continues to
shocked.
slice its way through her neck. I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Huh. So that's her play.
Oh, my.
Killing herself? She isn't dead yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens. The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet.
Okay.
Oh
That's
no,
weird.
oh no, what did we do? Can we put it
weird.
back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations. I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please?
Oh my.
Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward. We should take her with us, don't you think? What? No, you shouldn't do that. Why would you do that? I can think of lots of reasons. A trophy, proof of our victory. Hell, we could even give her a proper burial. She did save the world, right?
No, I don't know. I don't.
You don't need proof. You don't need a trophy, and she doesn't deserve a burial. Just
Let's
leave.
take the head.
Even after all that, you're still not satisfied, are you? Something is still motivating you to keep things the way you want them. I'm just eager to
I
put this all
don't know what
behind
to
us
say.
and give you your reward. Stop reading into things. The danger has passed. You can relax. I'm just keeping
The
myself
music went
sharp.
up. I don't like
I'm not
this.
so eager to put my guard down. I am. I'm on team, let's put this all behind us. So can we leave already?
Take the princess with you.
Ugh, fine. You pick up the princess's severed head,
It's
its
fine.
neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin. Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved. She didn't. She's dead. But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it. You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
I don't know what to feel. This is nasty.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Well played.
Oh, wow.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already...
Oh, wow. That's really unsettling.
Over? Is he gone?
Yeah.
But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you. So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
Oh, so is this just gonna be the head? But you did not get the chance to respond, and you never will. Oh my gosh. But you're not gonna get your chance to respond. You never will ever. Time to leave memories.
She's gone.
Return.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
The voice feels small distance as you approach. Place to your reflection. Silence as you reach for it. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes somebody, but you need to see what is in it. You're unraveling. You found yourself in a long quiet. Once again, approach the cabin. You're at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond
she's
the
not gonna
endless
be
walls
ahead.
of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
I'm gonna hear. I'm gonna end it right here. Hold up. Let me save. So yeah, this was an interesting video. I'm tired. Probably not gonna it's probably gonna release probably tomorrow. Well, it is tomorrow, but you know me today. Well, stab, subscribe button, and like the video, and and closing out. Hey guys, I'm sorry. I thought I was gonna upload this sooner, but I've been school and all that kind of stuff. I will be back on regular scheduling. I'm just gonna wake up early to do some videos and then go to school. Horrible schedule, but shoot, I need to do YouTube. Yeah, so love you guys. sorry for the sad upload. But I was trying to post this before Slay the Princess because it's this week, and I was busy with the musical Sister Act. I couldn't do it. Do some Slay Princess. I will be doing Slay the Princess cut on the day it comes out. I am not gonna say a whoop de whoop whoop. There you go. Sorry, but I'll be back on scheduling soon. So give me time, please.